everyone, this is Cindy with Crying with the Heart, and this video is kind of going to jump around a little bit. I will start off by saying that my last two, excuse me, de-stash boxes sold today, and so I'm going to mail those on Monday and I'll be all done. Now you would think with getting rid of 32 boxes full of stuff that, and plus I even have a stack of stuff I'm going to donate, that it would be easy to clean up what's left, but no, I have so much stuff. And so today I went to make a card. I actually did some crafting today. Well, I made one small project, and a boss, and all I could find was my old Versamark that was like all nasty and really wasn't probably juicy enough. And I knew that I had bought a brand new like little cube Versamark, and of course I couldn't find it because it's just a hot mess. So I do need to sort through my stuff again. I mean, I sorted through it, but I didn't really organize it. So that's kind of the next step. It's still just disaster. So I'm kind of working around it, and I'm going to just do a little bit at a time because I really have craft projects I need to really just get working on. Because if I use the stuff, then maybe I will have less crap everywhere if I actually use some of my stuff. All right. Having said that, I did do a little bit of shopping today. I don't have like set the world on fire stuff to show you. I actually have a couple of online hauls that haven't come in yet. But I'm going to start with Joann's. So Joann's has a 60% off coupon, and I don't know if you can get it from their website or if it's from being part of their email thing. So I don't know. If you haven't opened an email from Joann's, you need to, because there's a 60% off coupon. Not only can you use a 60% off coupon at Joann's, but you can use it at Michael's. So I actually used it twice today. So I went to Joann's, and I forget what I actually used. Oh, I know what I used it on there. I actually used it on a gift for my niece for Easter. She's 2, so I'm not really doing an Easter basket for her, but I got this really cute Melissa and Doug like fishing set. So it's all in wood. It's got a magnetic fishing pole. You put the fishes on the ground, and then you use the fishing pole to pick them up. It's magnetic. So I thought it was really cute. She's 2. And it's like $30. So I got 60% off on that. So that's really cool. And now I'm done with one of my Easter gifts. So that's what I did there. Now, while I was at the checkout, and I remember someone's posting this or saying something in some other video or website I was on about the Joann's calendar. The Joann's calendar is normally, here it is right here. It's normally $10. It's now $3. There's no additional discount on it, I believe, because it's reduced further than anything. They wouldn't even give me my teacher discount on it. It was just $3. So it's pretty cheap. So it's just like your normal calendar. But in the back, there's all these amazing coupons. So I wish I would have known and looked at it before, because there's actually a coupon that's good through February, which I'm probably not even going to be able to use. And it is, and these are just in-store only. This one is $10 off your purchase of 30 or more. In March, it's 15 off of 45, and this is regular and sale priced items. Let's see, I lost January. That was March. April is 15 off of 45, May is 10 off of 30, June is 10 off of 30, and July is 10 off of 30, and then August and September, it's 20 off of 50, and October, it's 30 off your purchase of 75 or more, and then November and December, it's $50 off your purchase of $100 or more. So really, really good coupons, especially for November and December. Can you imagine using those? Well, that's not good for doorbusters. It says, let's see. It's not good for doorbusters and daily deals, but you figure like Black Friday, you probably could use it on just the regular sale stuff, right? So anyway, that's really, really good. For $3, you get $200 worth of coupons that you could use throughout the year. And I don't know if you can use those at Michael's or not. I don't know about these ones. I know you can use the regular ones. So then I went to Michael's, and I wanted to use the 60% off. So I debated about what to get. I had a lot of options. I feel like at Michael's I have more options because nothing's ever on sale at Michael's. So I can use my coupon. I find that everything's on sale at Joann's for like 30% or whatever, but it's on sale, so you can't use the 40, 50, or 60%. But at Michael's, nothing's ever on sale, so I can use it there. And I had a lot of options. I'm like, I can buy some foil, I can buy this. And they have these Fisker's punches that punch through thick material like cardboard, which I thought was very cool because I could really use that for different types of ephemera, for scrapbooks and for closures and all kinds of things. But instead, I was sold on getting, what did I get? So that they had, and I was excited that they had it because I actually wanted to get this. I almost bought it from Blitzy. And it's the We Are Memory Keepers 123 punch board. Now this does envelopes, which I do have the envelope punch already, which I'll probably just continue to use that one because I just think it's, since it's just envelopes, I think it's easier for me to use. But it makes the bows, which I really want, and it makes boxes. So you get 3 things, and apparently there's other stuff you can do with this punch. It's normally $35, I think, and I think I got it for $14. So this is what I use my 60% off. So if you don't, hopefully you got the coupon and that you're going to use it because I think tomorrow's the last day. So that's that. And then I also took a couple of classes. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, classes because, it's really nice online. We can do so many classes online. And what happens is I don't do them. I purchase them and then I don't do them. So I'm trying really hard to play catch up and actually do some of the online classes I paid for. And so I'll be showing you guys that later. But part of the problem is some of the classes I bought, once I actually looked at the classes, I was all... didn't really care for them, or they use product I don't use. They were very product specific classes. So I'll talk about that more when I show you some of the projects that I did make. But anyway, I did some in-person classes. So I was looking at like Joann's, and they have sewing classes because I'm really interested in sewing. I've always wanted to learn how to sew, and now Lily has been taking sewing classes for little girls, little boys and girls. And so I actually bought a sewing machine that I was going to set up so that me and her could sew together, but I don't know how to sew. I'm afraid of the sewing machine, like how to put the thread in and, how it kind of works. So I took this class at a place called The Makery. And it is in Anaheim, and it's a very kind of industrial looking, it's a tiny little place. And they do all kinds of different types of art classes each week, mostly on the weekends, occasionally during the week. And during the week ones are kind of hard for me. But anyways, I did the sewing class today, and we used a Genome, I don't know how you say Genome, a sewing machine. And we learned basics of using the machine and how to thread the bobbin, and we actually sewed a project. And so I feel a lot more confident. I'm actually going to think tomorrow before the kids come home, I'm going to unpack the sewing machine and I'm going to set it up and try to do a little bit of sewing. So I'm kind of excited about that. And so this is the project that we made. It's a wallet. And so you open it up and you have little pockets right here. It'd be really cute. Like if I did it, you can do it in Christmas, fabric, and you could put a gift card in it or 2 gift cards in it, right? So anyway, I thought that was really cute. So I did that today. And then yesterday, I want a watercolor, but I have watercolor markers and things like that. But I just, kind of just wanted to do some play. So I took this watercolor class at the Makery the day before on Friday. So anyway, we basically used, I've actually bought this from Amazon for $8, I think. It's a visual journal by Strathmore. It's a 140 pound watercolor cold press, so it's like a smooth cardstock versus like the bumpy one that you get from like Ranger if you ever buy the Tim Holtz watercolor paper. That's like all bumpy. I think that's hot pressed. This is cold, so it's smooth paper. And so and we could buy these there for $10, but I just bought it myself for $8 on Amazon. And so what we did was we just played. We just learned how to kind of put, the watercolors on the paper and how we could do different techniques with it or whatever. So anyway, this was just kind of a block that we did. And this was just random. It's supposed to be like kind of random. But I kind of did a pattern anyways. And then this one was we had to make a repeating picture. So I did this funky flowers. And then what else did we do? And then this one we took washi tape and we laid it down, and then we put our watercolor over that, and so it made this pattern, which is cool. And then the last thing was we had a theme, and so the theme that I had was night sky, and so that's what I did with the watercolor. So I thought it was really fun. I had just a really fun time. They served wine and lemonade, and so it was really, really fun. So and then this is the makery. We had a name tag or whatever. So anyway, we use, something just popped up on my computer and it's like annoying me. Yes, get off my screen. Okay, so let's see, put this down. I want to show you the watercolors we use. Now, of course, you can use expensive watercolors because, you know, why not? But these are the ones that she used, and I thought, well, I'll just go get these, and then when I could play, when I feel like just playing, and I can journal with it, and I can do some other stuff with that. And I got a second palette for my kids because it's really cheap. So it's this Artist Loft brand, and you get 36. Now, I didn't find these right away. I did find some like these, but they were like large circles. They were like big palettes. They were a little bit more money. They were like $8.99 or $6.99 or something. They were a little bit more. These are $4.99. I found these actually in an end cap right in that aisle of where the markers and oil paints and stuff are. Not to be confused with the ones that they sell in the kids section, because they're not quite the same. You get more colors with this, I think. You get 36, and you get a really crappy brush. So I bought 2 of these, and there was actually a coupon on Michael's website for 30% off your entire purchase, regular priced purchase. So I got 30% off on these, which made them $3.50. So super, super cheap. And I think they did a good job considering, I mean, I don't know what the difference is between expensive watercolor paints. I'm sure, like, you know, the ones that Prima's selling are probably like top notch or whatever. But I mean, I don't really need top notch. I'm just fooling around. So I bought 2 of those, so $3.50 a piece. And then I bought some cheapy brushes that were, I think, a little bit better. I don't know where those brushes are. I don't know. So I bought some brushes too. They might be in my other, oh, they're there. I was going to say it might be in my other bag. And these are also Artist Loft. They're a little bit nicer brushes, but they're 10-piece, different types of stuff. So I thought it'd be really fun with my kids to paint, and it's really cheap. And so I got that. And then I actually started last month a new subscription box, and this one is actually for work, and it's called Owl Crate. So one of the things I need to do is I really need to read more. Not just books for me, but books for work. I need to read more, and I just don't have time, just not inspired. So I started this subscription box hoping I'd feel inspired. Of course, I haven't read the book from last month, but let me show you Owl Crate. It's pretty cool, and actually what I think I'm going to do is I really need to do like a reading journal. Maybe that would help me do a reading journal, do some scrapping with it, and maybe that make it more fun. I don't know. So anyway, let me show you. I don't have all this stuff here that I got it in this last month's box, but to give you an idea. So, you know, you get like a letter that tells you about what's in your box, what they picked, what to expect. The theme was like magic or something for last month. And so we got a bookmark, and we got from Throne of Glass a very cool like sort of lettering thing, a quote from the book, which I thought would be really cool to like punch holes and put in my planner. And then we also got a pop figure, a Harry Potter one, and I got Severus Snape. And let's see, what else did we get? We got some funky paper dolls, which I'll give to Lily. And then we got this book, which is called World of Shadow and Ink, which I actually don't have in my library, so I want to read this. I might pass it on to a little dance friend of Lily's. She's an older girl. She's like 13. She loves to read. So, but I wanted to read it first and then donate it or put it in my library's collection. So that's that. And then this month just came today. I was hoping it would be my Stitch Fix because I did order another Stitch Fix because I was kind of disappointed with the last one. And I thought they could just do better. So we'll see. I kind of peeked. So I don't know. I'm a little nervous about the pants. I hope it's not the same ones I already have. Anyway, we'll see. It's going to come on Monday. So this is, the book that we got is The Love That Split the World. And I'm excited about this because I've never heard of either one of these books. So that's what's really cool about Alcrate is they're kind of curating books that I haven't really seen or heard yet. And this is, it's like science fiction or something, I think. The End of the Lunar Chronicles, blah, blah. I don't know. I think it's some kind of science fiction-y thing. But anyway, they gave you a little thing, and then they gave me a really geeky little thing in here. I think it's really geeky because it's a TARDIS, which it's like a brooch or whatever. I don't know if you can see that, but if you know anything about, oh God, I can't remember the name of the show. I try to watch it, but it's really weird. What is it from? Did they tell me in here? Oh, a TARDIS brooch. They don't tell me. There's a weird show, and he travels through time, and in a, they call it a TARDIS. It's like his space machine or whatever. But anyway, can't even close that. But it's so geeky, I don't know what it is. So then we also got a bag. So we got a book bag, and it kind of has, looks like it has sort of a bunch of various people on it from the, was it the Cress, the Cinder Chronicles, I forget what they call it, but it's like Cinder, Cress, Winter. It's kind of like a science fiction type series. It's pretty popular at my library. I haven't read it. So I'm telling you, I need to read it. Because, whoa, things are falling everywhere. So they gave me another, get a little bookmark. I don't see anything else in here. And then they also gave us a bonus book this time. So instead of one book, we got two. And the second book is H.G. Wells' The Time Machine. Just really lovely. Actually, I've never read The Time Machine. I'm a librarian and an English major. I never read The Time Machine. So I'm kind of excited about reading that. And so they gave us two books. So it's really, really nice. So when I signed up, they had a special deal, of course. So I had some sort of a coupon, and I did pay for 6 months in advance to try it out, and I really, really like it, so I'm very happy with it. So anyway, let me know if there's any subscription boxes that are new that you've tried that you think are awesome. I'd love to look into them just for fun. And then, you know, tell me how you're crafting. So, and if any of you guys live in and around Orange County, check out the Makery. I would love to run into you there at the Makery and see some of the people that I only know online. I think that'd be really cool. They also told me about something called Craftcation, I think. It's in Ventura. Of course, it's a bad weekend for me because I not only do I have my kids, jabbered on enough.